Does it even matter if I'm the only vegan? What difference does it make? So let's talk about this in this video because I frequently get asked that question. Now, I definitely do get it that sometimes it can feel a little discouraging, and especially if you are the only vegan that you know. But here's the thing, your choices really do matter, even if it seems like it's just you against the whole world. Okay, imagine this. You are at a family dinner and everyone is eating steak and mashed potatoes, and you brought some homemade vegan lasagna. And the moment comes that someone asks, "Hey, what's this?" And you get to explain that it's all plant-based and it's just as tasty as the real thing. Maybe someone at the table never really considered the veganism before, but now they are really curious. And maybe they think, I didn't know that you can make lasagna without cheese. And that one moment, it could be like the spark for them to look into the veganism, or at least to try a plant-based meal the next time they are cooking. It might seem very small, but this is how the change starts. That's how it all begins. You were the one who planted that seed, and you never know where that seed might grow. Maybe the next time they're at the store, they'll grab a plant-based alternative just out of curiosity. The ripple effect is a real thing, even if you don't see it right away. When you make a choice like going vegan, it doesn't just stop with you. It can get people around you thinking and maybe even inspire them try something new. And they might even start paying more attention to what's on their plate or wonder if they could cut back on that meat. So the next time they are cooking, they might even try a plant-based meal and they can just go ahead and grab that vegan snack without even thinking twice. It's kind of like this. People are more likely to try new things when they see someone else doing it. So by simply living your values, you're just giving others the idea that they could try it too, without feeling like it's a huge leap or a huge big of a deal. And as you know, over time, those little changes, all those small changes, they add up and they lead to a bigger shift in how people think about food and lifestyle. So even if it doesn't feel like it's making any difference right now, your choices can help create all these changes down the road. So let's talk about the bigger picture. So maybe it doesn't feel like your one vegan meal is going to change the entire food industry. But here's where it gets really interesting. We have already seen how the consumer demand can shift things. For example, if we take Impossible Foods, right? The Impossible Burger, it wasn't even a thing 5 years ago. And now it's on the menu at the major chains like Burger King and White Castle. And why? Because enough people started asking for plant-based options and companies listened. So your individual choice, along with the choices of thousands or millions of others, started creating that demand. And suddenly people who might have never have even thought about trying a plant-based, they are now trying it out. So your decision alongside everyone else's directly influenced the market. And even big companies like McDonald's and Starbucks, they are adjusting their menus to include more plant-based options because they have seen that there is real money in it. And all of that comes from people like you who choose to be vegan. If no one ever made the switch, none of those options would exist. Here's another one. Let's say you are at a work event and there is a buffet of snacks and everyone is loading up on cheese and crackers, but you've brought something else. You brought your own vegan snack or even just a bag of fruit. And at first people might be like, oh, here they go with the weird stuff again. But after a while, people start noticing how good your snack look, and maybe somebody even is gonna ask you, where did you get this? And now you've got a conversation going. And maybe it's not a huge life-changing moment, but it's one more opportunity for you to share why veganism works for you. And I know sometimes it feels like you are the odd one, but think of it this way. You are the one breaking the mold. You are showing people that being vegan isn't just about deprivation or being extreme. It's about a choice. It's about health and sustainability. And maybe they won't go vegan tomorrow, but they'll think twice next time they are at the store or decide to skip that steak at dinner. And of course, let's not forget about the power of all these trends. A while back, no one was really talking about plant-based diets in the mainstream, right? But now veganism is everywhere, on Instagram and food blogs and even in pop culture. And it's kind of like being a part of this cool underground movement that over time has exploded into something much bigger. It's kind of like the days when everyone thought that tattoos were only for rebels, and now you've got some CEOs with full sleeves. So veganism is moving in that direction, and you might feel like a solo player right now, but you're actually ahead of the curve. People are catching up. So does it really matter? Yes, it does. Every small choice contributes to something bigger. Even if you feel like the only vegan in the room, you are a part of a larger shift in the whole world. You're leading by example, you're starting conversations and contributing to a more sustainable and ethical future. Change happens when enough individuals get on board, and that includes you. So I thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, share this video, and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.